Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. One day I will be consistent. Today is not that day. I apologize for just being like super inconsistent lately. I feel like this past month has been crazy. A lot of things happened that I wasn't expecting to happen, so we're pushing through. But hopefully I feel like I'm finally like things are settling down now, so I can like actually be back on a schedule. I just feel like the last couple months, I feel like this whole year has been like a fucking whirlwind. Like it's just been like non-stop craziness, but I feel like things are finally like chilling out now. So and you know how it is, I missed like a week and suddenly I'm behind like 9,000 Colourpop collections. But I'm just kidding, I think I've missed like 2, but this collection launched last week, but I really wanted to film with it and I just like wasn't able to, and I was so sad. I wanted to get it up before the launch. I couldn't do it, but I was really excited about this collection, so I still wanted to film with it. This is the In The Springs collection. This collection is adorable. It's definitely getting me like super ready for summer. It's finally officially summer, so I really wanted to play around with this collection, and spoiler alert, it did not disappoint. This is the look that I came up with today, and I'm kind of living. But anyways, yeah, like I said, this collection has already launched. I've just checked right now. Everything is still available on the website, so if you guys were interested in picking anything up, it's still there. As always, you guys can use my code. It is just KATRINA, and it'll save you 10% off on the Colourpop website. So as always, I'll be doing some swatches, close-ups, all that good stuff. So let's just go ahead and get into it. What we have in the collection is the In The Springs palette. This is a 12-pan palette, and I love the packaging on everything in here. It's so cute. It makes you want to go to Palm Springs, but then I remember how hot it is in Palm Springs, so I don't want to go anymore, but it's cute. Yeah, the actual unicorn is the same as the actual palette itself. You open it up and this is what it looks like. It has like the little palm trees like Palm Springs does, and I love the colors in here. I am a sucker for blue eyeshadow, and I really like blue and orange together. I know that they're like complementary, so like when they're next to each other, it just really makes me so happy. So I love the shades that they picked for this. I feel like you could do so many different looks with this palette. Is it anything that we haven't seen before? I don't think so. I feel like there's a lot of palettes that have like blue and orange together, but if you want something that's like really cute for summer, I think this is like kind of the it palette. I just feel like you could do like a lot more like warm tones, something bright orange, something a little bit more like neutral. You could do some blues, a pop of blue. You could do an all blue look like I did. Yeah, I feel like you could do a lot with this. There's also a Super Shock shadow in here. It's this top left shadow. So that is the palette. The next thing that we have in this collection are 3 Super Shock highlighters. Again, the actual unicorn is that same like cute like packaging on the unicorn, and then the actual packaging on the compacts themselves kind of resemble that as well. It has that like little design down the center. So we have Flip Flop, Windmill, and NATCH. NATCH or Notch? NATCH. Flip Flop is the lightest one in here. It's like a light gold shade. I like that they have the little mirrors in here. I think this is perfect for traveling. NATCH is a little bit more of a like deeper goldy bronze shade. And then Windmill is like a reddish bronzy highlighter. I think these will work on a bunch of different skin tones, so I love seeing that in this collection. I hate when there's just like one highlighter that's like a light shade and I'm like, okay, that will work for me, but like who else is that going to work for? So I like that there is a variety of highlighters in here. Next thing that we have are 4 cream gel liners. Cream gel liners are one of my favorite products from Colourpop, so I will never get tired of seeing them in collections. It is in that same blue packaging with that little design on the lids. We have Overboard, Crystal Crush, Puppy, and Honeydude. I didn't realize when I was filming the tutorial part of this, but Puppy and Honeydude are definitely shades that have existed before. I'm not sure about Crystal Crush or Overboard, but Puppy for sure. I didn't realize that this was Puppy, but this is actually the shade that I have in my waterline, and Honeydude is their like nude liner. I think it's like a bestseller, so I fit very well for this collection, and I like that it comes in this cute blue packaging. So if you don't own those shades already and you like limited edition packaging, these are really cute. But yeah, so those are the 4 cream gel liners in here. The last thing that we have in this collection are 4 glowing lips. It is again in that blue packaging with a little design on the caps. We have Botanicals, Adults Only, Desert Aura, and Mid-Century. These are all like really pretty shades of like warm and orangey tones. There's like one that's like a little bit more of like a red undertone orangey shade as well, but these are just like tinted lip balms. This is the first time I have tried the glowing lips. I know that they've been in other collections, but yeah, so we have 4 of them in this one. That's everything in this collection. It's a little bit of a smaller collection, but I think everything in here is super cute. I'll link all of that, everything down below for you guys if you guys were interested in picking anything up. But yeah, so this is the look that I came up with today using the collection. So if you guys want to see how I got this look right here and to hear my final thoughts on this collection, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with the palette. So there's blues and oranges in here, but I'm definitely gonna lean towards the blue. I'm just like in a blue vibe lately, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the shade Soaked. It is the light blue shade in here, and I'm just gonna put this in my crease and use this as my transition shade. I already have my eyes primed. I'm just using the About Face eye primer. This shade is actually nice and pigmented for being such a light color. I'm getting like a good color payoff from it, so just throwing this in my crease, kind of putting this all over, honestly. Once I have that shade down, I'm gonna go in with Intense. It's this like teal shade. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my outer corner and bring this into the crease. I'm gonna take the same brush. This is a Colourpop E2, by the way. It's just like another one. I'm just gonna start placing this on the outer corner into the crease a little bit lower than the other shade that we just put down. This color is really pretty. I really like this shade a lot. Putting that shade on as well. I'm kind of changing my mind. I think I'm going to do a halo eye. When was the last time I did a halo eye? I feel like I did one recently. I can't remember when, but I'm doing one again. Because I just feel like the shade is giving halo eye vibes. And I think it'll actually look really pretty. So I'm just kind of taking that a little bit on this inner part as well. I'll go in with a smaller brush to kind of intensify that inner part a little bit more, but just bringing that a little bit more right here. Okay, and then with a little bit of a smaller brush, I'm going in with Hole in One. It is the like dark navy blue in here. And this is what I'm going to use to deepen up this halo eye. So I'm just putting this like right in this inner corner. The outer corner, I'm kind of going a little bit at an angle, just because I feel like that when I do halo eyes, like doing it at an angle works a little bit better on my eye shape than just going like straight up and down, if that makes sense. Like instead of going like just up and down like this, I kind of like to take it a little bit more at an angle. Go back with Intense to blend that shade out. And super pretty. I knew when I saw that like darker blue, I was like, oh, this actually would look like a really pretty shade for a halo eye, and I was correct. This is such a pretty shade. Going back and forth just so you get like a nice gradient. I went ahead and just did that on this eye really quick. So now that we have the like base of the halo eye down, I'm just gonna go ahead and take Climb Time. It is the like shimmery blue in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the center where we left that part blank on the eye. I'm just taking this with my finger. This is like my favorite way to apply shimmers. So I'm just taking that right down. Beautiful. Right down that center. I forgot how much I love halo eyes, and it's just, I don't know, there's something about a blue halo eye that just like really gets me every time. I love this. So pretty. So I'm just placing that down, and then I'm going back with no additional product with that same small brush. This is a Time 206 brush. It's my favorite brush to do halo eyes. I'm just going back and just blending the edges of that out and just going back and forth, applying, blending, applying, blending, and that's just going to give you the best gradient. Also going to take a little bit of Prick Me. It's this shade. It's the, I think this is a Super Shock. Yeah. I'm just going to take that like right in the center just to kind of add some depth and a little bit more brightness right in the dab center. That way it brings a lot of focus to the center of the eye, like that. So you still get that blue, but you also have that like bright center. It has like a little bit of a gold shift to it. So it really brings a lot of focus to the center of the eye. Whenever I'm doing a halo eye, I just really like to take my time and go back and forth and keep blending just so everything is nice and seamless. Okay, I went ahead and just did my base and everything. I'm back to using just tinted moisturizer from now on. I don't know why, but my skin just like hasn't been wanting to wear foundation. So I'm wearing my Fenty Eavesdrop. It's my favorite tinted moisturizer, and I just feel like it looks so nice, and it doesn't feel as like, honestly, it feels like I'm not wearing anything on my skin, so it feels really nice. So we're gonna move on to the lower lash line, and then I'll try the highlighters and then finish up with lips. There are 4 cream gel liners in this collection. There's like a blue, a nude, like a brown, and then there's this bright orange one, which I want to use in my waterline. So I'm gonna do this one. I love this color orange. I just think it'll be like a nice pop in the waterline. So I'm just throwing this in there. Okay. Hopefully that looks good when I put the lower lash line color on, but I think it'll be fine. Going back into the palette, I'm taking Hole in One, and that's the dark shade. I'm gonna put this right along the lash line. I'm actually gonna take a smaller brush. Taking this little brush right here and put this right close to the lash line. Having that like right next to that orange liner will make it pop a lot more too. Connecting that to the top over here. Back with the shade Intense, this shade right here. Blend that shade out. Perfect. And then for my inner corner, I'm going to go back with that Prick Me shade, that gold that we used on the center. Just going to pop that on this inner part right here. I love how that looks. Okay, moving on to the highlighter. I'm going to take Flip Flop. This one is the lightest one in the collection. This is a Super Shock highlight, so if you want to use a brush, I would use a synthetic brush. Ooh, this is so pretty. It's like nice and subtle. It's not too much, which I like. I've mentioned this already a couple times, but I'm not super into highlighter as much as I used to be. It's perfect. It's actually like really nice for summer. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara and lashes real quick, and then we'll finish off with the lip products. All right, lashes are on. I actually really like these. I actually got these because of Ernesto. Ernesto does Doja's makeup, and I think he used these on her for the Grammys. They're the Kiss Lash Couture Masterpiece. I don't know what the name of these are. Predator Porter. I just cut them in half and I just put them on the ends of, at the edge of my lashes. I always do half lashes now. I'm wearing those and I love them. So let's go ahead and just finish off this look. We have some glowing lips in this collection, and there's been like glowing lips in a few collections, and to be honest, I haven't used them until now. So I'm excited to try this formula. This is the shade Adults Only. So I want to see what this looks like. Okay, cute. Actually like this color. There is another one here. Add a little bit of this. It's like, okay. I think reach into my big box of lippy pencils, which I did an entire video on. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it above. But I'm gonna take a lip liner. I'm gonna take I think I'm gonna take BFF 2 if I could find it. Yes, BFF 2. And just kind of go around the edges. I don't like how this lip is looking. I think I am going to keep the BFF 2 lip liner though. So I'm going to go around the edges. Is Desert Aura. It's like a little bit more of an orangey lip. I'll take this like right in the center. And just kind of like blend that out. Does that look exactly like what I just had on? I don't know. But I kind of like it a little bit better. So let me go back around with BFF 2. Okay, cute. Go ahead and dust off this powder, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this collection. So this is the finished look. Honestly, it's kind of giving. I wasn't feeling the lip at first, but like now I kind of like it since it matches the eyeliner I have in my waterline. Kind of living for it. I love a good halo eye. It's just, I don't know, I really like this look a lot. So let me give you guys my final thoughts on this collection. I really like the palette. I love blue and orange together, so I just think that like the packaging is so cute. It's definitely reminding me of like Palm Springs. The like little, this thing, it's like reminding me a lot of like the houses that are in Palm Springs that like have that front. We've been in Palm Springs, I feel like you know what I mean. But I really like the inside of it. Like, I think it's just so cute. It's such a good palette for summer. I feel like you can do a lot with like the orange, the blue, a little bit of both, but I mean, I couldn't help myself but like with the blues. I just love blue eyeshadow. So I definitely think you could do like a lot of different looks with it, especially because you have some like oranges, some more like warm brown tones, blues, golds. Like, I feel like there's a lot you can do with this. So I really do like this palette a lot. I love the eyeliners in here. I specifically really like this bright orange one. I think it pops really well. I don't know if you can tell too much on camera, but I definitely think, especially with the lip now too, it really pops a lot in the lash line. And I love a pop of orange or like red in the lash line. I know it's like not for everybody. Sometimes people say it makes me look sick, but I don't care. I really like it. I think it really pops a lot with that blue too. Highlighters are really pretty as well. I think there's definitely one in here for a lot of different skin tones. The one that I used today, which was Flip Flop, I love this. It's so subtle. It gives like just the perfect amount of glow. Perfect for summer. I like that it's in the harder compact, like the plastic one, just because I feel like if I need to travel with it, it's like a little bit sturdier. And then the glowing lips, like I said, I hadn't tried these yet, even though they've been out for a while. Like they've been in different collections. I'm like okay with them. Like, I'm not like blown away by the formula. Like, I know they're supposed to be super like moisturizing, but I don't feel like they're like, I feel like my lips don't feel like super moisturized, if that makes sense. But I mean, they still look really cute. I think it's just like nice like tinted lip balm, which you guys know I'm a tinted lip balm stan. I love tinted lip balms. But this one I just feel like, I don't know, it's like okay. I wasn't like crazy about them. There's definitely other lip products I like way more from Colourpop, especially if you want like something a little bit more like tinted, like the Luxe lip oils or anything like that. Those are my favorite. I liked it with the lip liner. But yeah, it's okay. Other than that, palette, liners, and highlighters I really, really like. But I think if you're definitely interested in picking this collection up, I would definitely recommend it. I think it's such a cute palette and collection for summer. Guys, let me know in the comments down below. Did you guys pick anything up from this collection? Were you guys feeling it? You guys pass on it? I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video.